Oh, hello. Mylene, what have we got for coffee and conversations this week? We have Mr. Dilshan, who's talking about some of our systems. We've got Miss Gallagher and we've got Miss Aitken, who are going to tell us about reading like a gem. So thank you very much for joining us. Over to you guys.
Hello, welcome to the Coffee and Conversation. This is Dilshan. I look after the ICT operations in the school. So today I would like to give you some details about the home learning apps we use. So we have Seesaw, Century and TTRs. I'll give you a bit of details about these applications. We'll start with Seesaw. Seesaw is a digital portfolio and communication tool designed to engage students, parents, and teachers in the learning process. The app allows students to create and showcase their work while enabling parents to stay connected and informed about their child's education. We have two different types of login. One is for the parents, one is for the students. If you are using a shared device, you can choose to sign in between student account and the family account. The student account uses a text code or a QR code to sign in. As you see in the screen, you can see family account view doesn't have much contents in it, but student account has more contents. Why is it like that? So the student account will have the activities which has been assigned by the teacher. The student have to finish the activity. The teacher reviews it. Once the teacher reviews the activity, it will be published as a journal. So you can see some difference about the family account and the student account. Now we'll go into Century. What is Century? Century is it's an AI-powered personalized learning tool. All the contents are developed by an in-house team of teachers and aligns with the national curriculum. So it has contents for English, Maths, and Science. Getting started with Century. The Century doesn't require an app to install. It works on a browser. It's a browser-based platform. So you can use Chrome, Safari, or Microsoft Edge. Next, we'll move to TTRs. What is Timetable Rockstars? Timetable Rockstars is a digital platform designed to help students improve their multiplication and division skills. TTRS, or the Timetable Rockstar, makes learning timetables fun and engaging. And then the interesting part is it uses a variety of game-based activities. So these are some basics of the applications that we use. And thank you for listening. If you have any technical queries, you can write us to ict_gft@gemsedu.com. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Claire. I'm the Primary Literacy Lead here at GFD.
Hello, I'm Caitlin and I'm the Secondary Literacy Lead here at GFD. And we're here today to talk to you all about the importance of reading at home and how you can support your child with reading for pleasure and all the platforms that we currently use here at GFD.
So just a little bit about why reading matters. Obviously it builds vocabulary, children are exposed to new words, new context that they can use those words in as well, and it supports academic progress in all subjects, not just literacy as well.
Yeah, of course, and it's a key barrier, of course, to unlocking the rest of the curriculum. If they can't read, then they're going to struggle to answer questions in science, they're going to struggle to answer extended questions in humanities, so of course it's the tool that unlocks everything else. In terms of our whole school approach to reading, we encourage daily reading across all year groups, so during form time, during our new built-in RLAG time, which we'll speak to you about later on in this video. So reading is definitely at the heart of everything that we do here. In the lower end of the school, obviously in your EYFS part of the school, we have phonics, and obviously that continues into year 1 and year 2 as well. All year groups have guided reading sessions, so we'll read books with the children in class, and then they will have the opportunity to complete guided reading questions that are really specific and focused on the passage that we are looking at in class. So reading for pleasure is encouraged both in and out of school, because it's not something that just stops when they leave school at the end of the day, it needs to carry over at home as well, so there's that clear link.
So in order to support your children at home, what we would really encourage you to do is read with your child every day if possible, you know, just 5-10 minutes, a couple of pages of book every day, ask them questions about it, talk to them about it, get that book talk going, talk about the words, talk about the characters, the feelings, the settings, and let them see you reading as well, even if that's you reading a newspaper article on your phone. Let them see you modelling that to them just as we do in school as well, and make it part of your daily routine if possible. We also have a couple of resources to help you with this. So all children will be given an Oxford Owl login, which is an online digital library. There's over 1,000 books on there that you can explore with your children. They are all based on different levels, and in the coming weeks in primary we're going to assess the children's levels and share those with you. But at the moment, when you get your login, just have a look on there, see if there's some books they enjoy, some topics. There's loads of choices on there as well.
Century Tech is another amazing platform that we use for literacy across the school, so you can really cater that to what the pupils are learning in class. So for example, if you're focusing on grammar or spelling and punctuation, then you can centre the activities on Century Tech around whatever it is they're learning, so there's that clear link, and they should be aiming to be on that platform at home as well. And we can see, as teachers, we can track their data, we can see the questions they're getting correct, we can see where there needs to be improvement, and you can reassign the same modules all the time so that you're seeing that clear improvement. So it's just like little comprehension quizzes, there's little tasks, there's reading comprehensions, and it's all adaptive based on your child's level and the progress that they're making.
Yeah, teachers can assign tasks on Century Tech as well, so we can kind of guide that. If there's something we feel your children need to practice, we can always assign that, and that will be there ready for you when you open the app. We also have Oxford Reading Buddy, so this is an interactive reading platform, and this is progressive with the child. When you get your login, you log in, they take a placement test, and then it's a targeted reading pathway that is gives rewards, comprehension quizzes, level books, all based on the questions that your child has answered, and it works with them as well. If they get questions right, they move up levels. If they get them wrong, they stay on them and practice those skills as well.
And it's lovely because there's a coach, isn't there? So there's a character that coaches them through the activities that they're completing, and it's an incentive as well because it makes them obviously want to keep going, and they've got that coach there who's working alongside them, so it's very user friendly. We also, like I said before, we encourage reading for pleasure at various different points throughout the school day, where they have the choice to choose books in the library, in our classroom libraries, so it's not just us giving them books all the time. They can have that choice whether they want to read non-fiction or whether they want to read more fiction, stories and novels.
Yeah, we are going to introduce classes having a class novel that the children are going to kind of lead as well, give their suggestions as to what they would like to read in our reading for pleasure time, and that's going to be at the start, the teacher modelling that. So if you could copy that practice at home, that would be really, really useful as well.
Finally, we have a really exciting initiative that's about to launch in our school. So it's going to be a GEMS-wide initiative, and it's called Read Like a Gem. So you might have heard your pupils talking about it because we have started mentioning it to the kids now. But what that is an exciting new reading platform that builds consistency across all of our GEMS schools. So that really focuses on reading for pleasure, kind of reading comprehension, vocabulary, decoding and phonics as well. So every pupil from year 2 to 9 will be accessing a platform called Reading Wise, which is based off of the NGRT that we will be conducting soon, their data, their SAS scores from that, and basically that will assign them the modules that that child should be undertaking. And we as teachers can see the data from that, we continuously track that, and we make sure that they are still on the right modules for them. So we really encourage them to be using Reading Wise at home as well, because again it's that clear link between home and school that doesn't just stop when they leave here. And again, to support that at home, like Claire said already, it's about reading aloud with your child. Reading as a family is really important too, so reading all together, sitting down, asking questions, and just encouraging that reading for enjoyment to break down those barriers.
Part of Read Like a Gem as well, we are going to distribute recommended reads for each year group. That's from FS1 all the way up to year 9 currently, which we have. There'll be a list of books on there that again, those are GEMS wide. There'll be books on there that you can choose from to read with your children at home. Let us know if you read them. We're going to create some resources that you can use at home as well.
And there'll also be some exciting reading challenges which we're excited to roll out, so they will be able to receive certificates and they will get mentions and shout outs at assemblies, so it's really, really exciting, so we're looking forward to that coming into fruition very soon. Nice one. That's it. Thank you very much.
Hello parents, I'm Sabri D'Souza, the head of FX. I hope you're doing well. At a school, we believe that the early years are the foundation of a lifelong learning. Today, I would love to talk to you about the ARC Pathway, the platform we use to track, support, and celebrate your child's growth in academics. Now, why ARC Pathway? Every child is unique, and ARC Pathway recognizes this uniqueness. How do teachers actually use it? So, for teachers, ARC is like a map of each child's journey. It shows us what your child can already do, what their next steps are, and how we can best support them. This helps us to plan lessons and tasks that are meaningful, age appropriate, and challenging in the work. It also ensures no milestone is overlooked. Now, how does it benefit parents? For you as parents, ARC offers something very, very valuable, and that's transparency. You get a clear picture of your child's strengths and progress. You know which skills they are focusing on in school, and you can easily find ways to support learning at home, whether it's through play, through stories, or simple everyday tasks. The hard pathway is the belief that every child matters. Every small step, whether it's sharing with a friend, climbing the play structure, writing the first name, or asking a thoughtful question, is a part of the unique journey. We as teachers and you as parents are partners in this journey. The ARC pathway helps us to walk this path together, ensuring that your child feels celebrated, supported, and confident. Thank you.